Hi, welcome to Interdependent Study. I'm Kimberly Logan, your host and accountability buddy. Today we are continuing our reading of Just Sit, a meditation guidebook for people who know they should, but don't. As your accountability buddy, why did I come up with a phrase that I can't even say? I don't know, working on it. As your accountability buddy, I feel I should tell you, I have not been meditating every day. I did do an EFT tapping session today. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It is a technique that allows you to reduce the stressors of your body with physical tapping on certain points of the body. If you would like to learn more, Facebook has some great partners, I guess. They're not partners with Facebook. I know them through Facebook. You can check out The Aligned Artist, Dana Middleton, or Tapping with Brad Yates. They are both really great resources for all your tapping needs. And tomorrow I have an appointment to meditate for a meditation class. I say this because I have not been meditating on my own, and that is okay. Yes, hopefully by the time we finish reading this wonderful book, I will have developed a practice, and every day I will meditate. But right now, I know that I need accountability from other people, so I schedule those things for myself. And I hope if you're having a bit of trouble making that daily commitment, that you will consider today's meditation session a big success. And thank you for joining me. I'm counting our time together today as my meditation, at least at the end of this when we do our practice. So thank you for joining me. We are on chapter 2, Why Aren't You Meditating? We are on page 28. We left off with the reminder that meditation is a lifelong thing. Can't be easy, can it? A little sidebar called Primate Problems. The professor, Robert Sapolsky. Crying wolf. Our bodies can't tell the difference between the fight or flight mode that comes from real live danger, like sharks or ghosts, and the fight or flight mode that comes from daily stress, like paying the bills or an angry spouse. To make matters worse, our minds don't even know that we are in fight or flight mode in the first place. Do you get tension headaches before a work assignment is due? Does commuting make you sweat, even in the winter? Do you suffer from insomnia? Is your best friend a cigarette? Are you eating your emotions? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are probably stuck in fight or flight mode, or at least spend a lot of time there. Being aware that you are in fight or flight is the first step to getting out. Then what, you may ask? Well, let us introduce you to the magical mind-body connector that can make all of your dreams come true. or at least keep you out of constant fight or flight mode. So without further ado, let us introduce you to the vagus. Ooh. The vagabond. The vagus is the longest nerve in the body. It runs from deep within the brain, through the heart, and into the gut. Interesting. It's been called the connector, the wanderer, the vagabond, or the compassion nerve. It controls breathing, digestion, and heart rate, as well as our reactions and responses, and can act as a brake pedal for fight or flight. Meditation and deep breath work give the vagus a workout so that when you go into fight or flight mode, you don't get hijacked by it. The better your vagal tone, the more you activate the vagus. The better your ability to slow down and observe what the situation actually requires of you, instead of throwing yourself into "I'm about to be killed by a tiger" mode. Meditating will help you develop a healthy, resilient vagal tone, which is indicated by an increase of heart rate when you inhale and a decrease of heart rate when you exhale. High stress, a lack of sleep, and long work weeks are a few of the things that make your vagal tone drop. What can you do to increase it? It sounds a little creepy, but it's not. We swear. You can stimulate it. No, not like that. Ways to stimulate the vagus nerve. Tea party, which I believe in this case they are referring to Boston Tea Party, because it suggests that if you immerse your face in icy water for as long as you can stand it, your vagus nerve will be stimulated. Also, hugging. Who doesn't like a hug? Singing. Whether you are in the shower, at karaoke, or in the rain, singing activates the vagus. So croon away, baby. Breathe. All breath work is great for stimulating the vagus. Humming. Humming lowers cortisol levels and chills you out. Exercise. Run, swim, jump, just move. Dancing. Shake it like you just don't care. Being kind. Go do something for someone else. It's a helpful way to get over yourself. I studied for a month in Prague a couple years ago, and one of our teachers was from the University of Notre Dame, and he said something in class that blew me away, and someday I will make a t-shirt that says, and I quote, "I'm having an unmyelinated response in my vagus nerve." That made me very happy, and I love how it touches on the idea of a raw nerve. Myelin is the coating of the nerve, so if you have been stuck in fight or flight mode, you have probably worn down some of the myelin, hence the unmyelinated response. Now, he was using it in terms of acting and how your vagus nerve doesn't necessarily know the difference between real life and life on stage. But working on the breath and learning how to step out of fight or flight mode and building up that resilience can make it much easier to step on stage as, say, Lady Macbeth and pretend to have just committed murder, but not actually go crazy when you step off stage. So someday I shall have a t-shirt, and most people will not understand it, but you will. And now for our meditation today, we are actually going to pull one directly from the book Just Sit. It's on page 32. I'll read the introduction, and then we'll go through the steps, and we will do it together. An oldie, but a goodie. One of our favorite types of breath work is breath of fire. It's been stimulating vagus nerves for thousands of years. It's also known as Kapalabhati, the cleaning breath. It's like Roto-Rooter for the body. It detoxes the lungs, helps with respiratory problems, increases circulation, strengthens the nervous system, vagus, increases endurance, clears the mind, stimulates energy flow, reboots the muscles, and strengthens the abs. 4 steps. Number 1, take a seat. Sit in the same posture you use for meditation. Or if you'd rather, sit in a squat, but sit tall with a straight spine. Number 2, begin. Take a few deep belly breaths. Number 3, inhale deeply and exhale forceful, short, quick breaths from your nose. Really forceful, so much so that you activate your navel. Number 4, start with 1 minute. Some breath of fire experts can go for 11 or 12 minutes. Life goals. Do not start with 11 or 12 minutes. This is a powerful breathing technique, and you can hyperventilate if you are not careful. So we will be careful. So join me in sitting tall, your head relaxed and balanced on top of your spine. Take a deep inhale through the nose into your belly, and then force that air out by pulling your belly button towards your spine in quick muscle retractions. All right, I'm going to do it, and then I will set a timer for us. Couple of things to note as you are practicing is your stomach is activating, but don't allow that to create tension elsewhere in your body. And I say don't allow that, but I really mean be aware of it. Eventually you'll be able to calm and relax the rest of your body. It instinctually will tense the first few times. Don't worry about it. Observe, don't judge. Also, as you are exhaling with those short, sharp releases, make sure you get to the bottom of the air. Make sure all of the air has been expelled from your belly before you inhale again. I am going to start our timer for 1 minute. We'll do the first couple of breaths with you, and then I'll let you know when we're done. Just 10 more seconds to go. Remember to breathe in deeply down to the base of your spine. At the end of your next exhale, gently release. I didn't even go the full minute and I was feeling my belly tension. So great job if you made it for the full minute. If not, this might be one that you'd like to practice to simply get used to, or to extend to that 2-minute goal that we have for right now. Until then, let's be independent together.